Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about masternodes in cryptocurrency. Basically, like, what is a masternode? We're going to go a little bit more in detail about that, but essentially it's a large collection of a specific cryptocurrency coin, and by running, say, a server, you're helping to decentralize the network or perform other functions that either gives this cryptocurrency unique abilities and strengthens their network, or just a whole other plethora of things regarding masternodes. To be honest, I'll show you that they're used for a lot of things nowadays. We'll go briefly into the history, and then the most popular ones and the most profitable masternode coins to run here in 2020. We're also going to look at key factors you should consider when you are thinking about getting into a masternode coin, because it's like, is a masternode coin still worth it? Should you buy coins and run a masternode? I mean, there's a lot of factors here, and again, well, that's what today's video is all about. If you've been following the VoskCoin channel, you would know that we have been giving the opportunity away to win a free Bitmain Antminer K5. Basically, it's a ASIC crypto miner, and the winner was drawn. So we're going to be reaching out to Peter H, and if he does claim the prize, then it's his. If he does not claim the prize within, we'll say 72 hours, then it is going on. A new winner will be drawn. So you're probably thinking, how did masternodes even start? Well, Dash started masternodes, or was it Zcoin or Darkcoin? So on January 18th, 2014, Evan Duffield, an early Bitcoin adopter, took the code from Litecoin, which, to be clear, Litecoin took their code and modified it from Bitcoin. So Dash is essentially a Bitcoin fork, just kind of down the chain, quite literally, a little bit. And one of the few things they did is they changed the mining algorithm to X11, making it ASIC resistant. Well, if you don't know this, Dash and the X11 mining algorithm are absolutely ASIC mined here in 2020, 2021, 2028, whatever. Dash deserves an important mention in this video because they quite literally created the masternode system. And I'm going to move forward later in this video talking more about the passive income aspect. But one of the also important parts is just like, what's the point of a masternode anyway? Is it just to earn more coins? Isn't that just staking? Proof of stake? Basically, you have coins, you leave a node on, you get more coins. Well, kind of. Okay, they're supposed to be potentially beefed up servers, and they oftentimes serve even more functions. So a Dash masternode is responsible for Dash. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Dash governance. The DGBB, or centralized governance by a blockchain system, allows masternodes to vote on proposals. Anyway, so that's really cool about Dash's masternodes. They literally vote on proposals in their ecosystem and help make decisions for their blockchain and their community and so forth. Currently, Dash is ranked 22nd by coin market cap at the time of shooting today's video. And if you're wondering, how much does it cost to get a Dash masternode? Well, it used to be like $1 million or close to it, or something crazy, maybe $500,000 when it was at its all-time high. And at the coin price of $75, your monthly income would be almost 6 Dash, which would be almost $400. Your annual or yearly income would be about $5,000 or $4,700. Currently, there's 4,613 masternodes on their network. When we rank masternodes by market cap, Dash has always been, and for the foreseeable future, will continue to be the biggest masternode coin, again, when ranked by coin market cap. Moving down the list, we see this Divi project taking a large portion, and then we go on to energi, which we've talked about numerous times here on the channel. We'll talk about them a little bit more. Then we have Horizon, which used to be called Zencash. We've talked about them plenty of times before and why we don't like their project. And then we got Zcoin, XZC, which is one of the few cryptocurrency projects helping to keep GPU proof of work crypto mining alive. You know what? Big news about Zcoin too. They'll sponsor today's video, but honestly, we've really enjoyed just kind of covering them and analyzing the way that they work in cryptocurrency because they really set a good example, in my opinion. They have one of the most stable masternode coins. We've talked about literally how to set up a Zcoin Z node, which is again their version of a masternode. This allows you to earn passive income with Zcoin's cryptocurrency. So not only can you turn on GPU mining rigs and GPU mine Zcoin and you can earn passive income with your GPU mining gear, but you can passively mine Zcoins until you get enough of them to create a Zcoin Z node, which will passively accrue more coins and also more dollars in that regard. One of the main things when you're looking at masternode coins is volume. So you need enough volume to get in and out of these coins. You don't be buying at a premium and then selling, below what you think it's worth. Just looking at the charts real quick. So with $23 million in volume, there's plenty of volume, at least for a guy like me. The monthly income on Zcoin with their Z nodes is going to be $62. Okay, so you need like a $5, $10 server if you want to splurge. So you're going to clear at current prices at least over $50 or about 12, 11 Zcoins in value there. One of the big things is when you think about these earnings on masternode coins, it's to understand the higher the income is, potentially the higher the inflation is, because like, where are these coins coming from? The more coins you get from staking, it's also going to dilute how many coins and the scarcity out there. And I'm not saying that I don't want to earn a ton of coins, but it's just kind of something to keep in mind. Over the course of a year, you'd earn about $750 or 160 Z coins. You need 1,000 Z coins to create a Z node, making one master node currently being worth $4,700 or about half a Bitcoin. The great news about Zcoin is that they are making privacy on by default with an opt-out option with Lelantis. This is a big deal because that's the opposite of what their coin currently is. This is a really good read and it's linked out in the video description below. They've also recently launched their Zcoin crowdfunding system, ZCS. So you can put in ideas, works in progress, completed tasks, and funding required. Speaking of things they're trying to fund right now, they are having a Lelantis code audit that they are seeking community contributions. And you can click right here and read more about what this is, the scope of the audit, and then also how to contribute. Because you just click that and you send your Zcoin here, and then you are now one of the contributors. They also recently hard forked to deterministic Z nodes, which is good news if you know anything about this. We actually talked about this previously some, but anyway, it's good news and you can read more about it in the video description below. A higher market cap doesn't mean a better masternode coin per se, but generally speaking, the higher a market cap is, the more likely it is to survive in the short term, long term, and just kind of provide hopefully stable gains and returns there. Keep in mind, when you buy a masternode coin, you're not only hoping that you get good returns on that masternode, right? So the coins you earn for running it, you are also heavily invested in that coin. Say it's Dash at $41 or Energi at $2 or Zcoin at $3. If you bought Dash at the end of 2019 for $41, well, you'd be up almost 100%. Okay, $75 gets you pretty close to that number. We talked about the earnings. Okay, so you have half a year earnings. That'd be half of this. You'd earn 35 Dash. It'd be like, round up $2,500 at current prices. So just think about that for a second. You bought 1,000 Dash coins to run a Dash masternode about $41, so it cost you about 41 grand. And now it's basically doubled in price. You've got about 80 grand just in coin, and you've earned $2,500 in coins along the way. Hey, that sounds good to me. But keep in mind, cryptocurrency is super risky. This isn't investment advice. And never put in any kind of money that you could not afford to lose, which is not investment advice. That's just common sense. On that note, depending on the market conditions, when you look at masternode performance by quarter, say this example, overall 171 coins had negative return on investment and 131 coins had a positive ROI or return on investment. And that's data taken from 2019. Keep in mind the cryptocurrency market was not the best in 2019. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. And this keeps in perspective that one, it's risky, and two, I just really want to make this point. So many cryptocurrency projects add masternodes. It kind of just as like a cash grab. Like these projects that literally all they do is a masternode when there's projects that do it better than them. Well, good luck if you put your money in that. That's all I'm saying. We recently talked about a high passive income earning potential with energi and RG, and we have a video, our original video on that, and a write up here on the VoskCoin, which is the official cryptocurrency form of VoskCoin and our whole community, which is, in my opinion, the best community in cryptocurrency, but maybe I'm a little biased. Anyway, you can check out that video if you want to. We are going to have an update, and in this I go over how I'm staking and I'm earning about $1,800 worth of energi and RG. They also have masternodes, and they are consistently some of the most profitable masternodes to run. This is a different site than I was showing you this data on earlier, just to give a second view, second opinion, second source of data here. Granted, all this stuff's using API grabs or whatever. So we look at the front page and we look at the ROI, so your returns here, and quickly you'll see that the one with the highest ROI that has any sort of volume is energi. I'm not trying to shill it or anything like that. That's why we're messing around with it, to give you real world data on it. But the big takeaway here is, I mean, you come down, you're like, oh, what about stake cube coin? Well, just say that aloud first. And then you look at this volume. And I couldn't stress this enough. Like, if a project doesn't have good volume, good luck, okay? Because you're going to buy into this stuff at a premium and you're going to have a hard time selling it. Sure, you can be looking to buy in early and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, not every project is just fantastic volume out of the gate. But generally speaking, I mean, just keep that in mind. That the less volume, harder it is to get in and get out, and you will be paying a premium and you will potentially be selling for less than you hope to. There's also other kind of nodes that operate kind of similar to masternodes. One of those examples would be the notary nodes on the Komodo network. We ran a notary node and we earned $9,000 or 16,000 Komodo doing it. But long story short, it was a pretty interesting experience. It's linked out if you want to read all about it. But I wouldn't say that I enjoyed it. And after all the expenses associated and also having someone else work on this with me, which I definitely needed because it was a whole lot of work, this actually only turned out to be like $200 a month, which is obviously much lower than $9,000. But hey, that's all laid out over here. Ultimately, guys, masternodes are super interesting, and they're kind of like staking times two. Okay, normally, generally speaking, proof of stake, you stake these coins, you leave a wallet on, or maybe you don't even have to, and you earn some coins passively. It's a nice way to earn passive income in cryptocurrency. But normally in masternodes, you have to have a high quantity of coins to even get the option. And also normally you're running a server, which normally needs to be ran on a Linux VPS, a virtual server there. This isn't the end of the world. We have some written and video guides on this stuff, but keep in mind, it's normally more involved, higher investment, which makes it more risky, but normally it also has higher returns as far as the coins you're making, and also if the coins in that masternode do well, you have a bigger return because you have, well, a larger investment. So as always, we think this stuff is fun and interesting, and we're continuing to explore new ways to earn passive income in cryptocurrency aside from crypto mining, and that is why we just cannot turn a blind eye to proof of stake, decentralized finance, and then obviously masternodes. Masternodes are here, and they are here to stay, no matter what their name is or anything like that, whether they're rebranded as something like the Zcoin Znodes. It's still a masternode in concept. I want to know, what's your favorite masternode coin? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. We're chasing 200,000, and what's really crazy to think about is we're already 20% of the way there. Technically 19, but yeah, that's wild. So yeah, please hit the thumbs up. I'll see y'all on the next one.